Hi all, Hitul's Healthy Talks. Today's topic is a great functional bin. When there is a bin in the talk, don't mistake it to dustbin. I mean to say, here is our natural functional bin which takes enormous amount of stuff we throw or dump into our body's bin, that is stomach or tummy. In corona times, especially during lockdown period, don't you think sometimes we use this beautiful, gifted, natural, functional storage bin as garbage bin or dustbin or wastage bin or just a bin? Let us see how we use or misuse this very valuable bin that is our stomach or tummy and what best we can do to respect it and keep it healthy. Long ago, like as in research, researchers have gifted us with the knowledge of our body in the name of anatomy. According to that, stomach is located on the left side of the body with a pear-shaped internal organ connected to esophagus through mouth. Through mouth, we stuff. The pH of stomach is acidic. The pH of saliva is neutral and measured sometimes alkaline. When the chewed food mixes with saliva, then the acids in the stomach and the base of saliva mixed chewed food gets balanced and the digestion gets proper. When that won't happen properly, we can imagine that the tummy goes dummy. Proper gastric juices that release in the stomach and the enzymes are helpful in breaking down the food. And when the process is not done with appropriation, then the issues of tummy happens. And this big functional bin starts bloating. Then that results into a garbage bin with improper undigested food, which is the root cause of many problems in the body. Let us not get deeper into the issues of stomach as it is not our today's topic. In later health talks, I shall talk about the organs and related health issues and cope-up methods. Today, our discussion is mainly focused on the general simple precautions or caution which that we have to take care of our tummy, and it's not a garbage bin that we have to understand. We all know, children, young and all, how one or the other time in the name of enjoyment, crunchy, junky munching happens. And once we are used to it, there is a kind of attachment happens. And it can be termed as craving in one sense. Why? Why it happens with these junky foods, but not with normal healthy homemade foods, or even with certain other outside foods? We think junky snack is simply for time pass. Appears tasty snack and that entangles us like a snake emitting a poisonous toxins in the body straight through our tummy and distributes it to other organs, makes us gain weight or lose strength or fall sick. The reason is not your thought or fault. The fault is with the taste and taste buds. The taste of it is filled with attractions or temptations, and the main culprit is MSG. As you all know, MSG abbreviates as monosodium glutamate, which is a flavor enhancing food additive in most of the junky outside available junk and sometimes in hotel foods as well. That makes you crave and lose interest in normal homemade food. This is how, most of the kids, youngsters, but sometimes adults won't like to eat healthy food. Let us not discuss about brands as already in Corona times they are at loss. But for an example, those can be in the form of chips, sprinkled MSG, or noodles, taste maker form, or available in different attractive angle shapes. You may be thinking that you're gifting this junky food to your child, and you yourself and whole family maybe in general, while watching TV or at parties, that as in little amount. But that amount of bite might cost you more, as it would lead to many more. The dumping into the stomach gets faster, and your health gets trapped in with the big basket, or sometimes leading it to big messy market. Then what is to be done? Is there any solution? Yes, there are many solutions for this, and it's very simple. There are many varieties of fruits, corns, nuts in the market, few organic preservative snacks and sweets with costs, which costs more, but do not exceed your hospital bills or sickness bills. Just strive for your good health, and also see that not to store or stuff these junky foods at home. Uh, as much as you store, that much you love to consume. That's it. Now let us shift our topic to second point, relating it to adults and elders. Normally, in the name of culture or love towards family, at home mostly women eat in the last. Even if they feel hungry or in the name of love, they wait for the family even when the family members come late at night from work, or after feeding all in the last, not to waste food. Whatever is left, women dump it all in the tummy to empty the vessels for all. By not wasting and throwing food in the garbage bins, they think they are saving food, but they forget that they are unconsciously using their tummies as a scrap or as a waste bin. If you throw it in garbage bins, at least tiny organisms, gnats or insects eat. But when you throw it in this valuable bin, untimely, unwanted food gets rejected by the tummy and digestion goes poor. And the acids in the tummy lose their power day by day as you ignore it, and you may land up into indigestion, vomiting, acidity, or gastritis, or might lead to ulcers if you continue much more. Therefore, you please eat timely, and how much your tummy asks, maybe 2 or 3 morsels less, you, you please consume. Now, coming to the third point, understand that our tummy is generally acidic. So when we put alkaline foods, it gets balanced. Even if the food is not alkaline, when you chew slowly, consciously, your saliva mixes in appropriate portions and moreover feel like eating less. You will be free from all stomach related issues and free from gastritis problems and gastric problems, acidic problems, which is very common complaint from many people. Ancient days, the saints and elderly people used to follow these kind of tips. And they used to say, chew food 30 to 33 times. Of course, it may not be possible to count for each morsel and chew, or you may lose interest while eating such a kind. Therefore, take the ancient people's tip rightly and eat consciously for your functional bin, that is your tummy, to be safe. Now coming to the fourth one. To keep your tummy balanced, there is a very beautiful tip. That is, if you drink lemon water 15 to 30 minutes before having lunch or breakfast or any heavy meal. This got rich vitamin C supplement required for tummy, and that really helps. It can be taken with normal water or lukewarm water. No issues. Better is before intake of food It is good for tummy and the gastric juices get enriched, which helps in acidic and alkaline proportions to get balanced. So the tummy related issues get reduced. Now coming to the fifth point, if you have to take late dinner or do not have time gap for dinner at least 2 hours before going to bed, then have very light food or fruits, mild and mild food, or just sleep off. If you do so, your tummy will be safe, but you never sleep with empty stomach. At least little of milk you should have. If you do so, your tummy will be safe, and when your functional tummy calms down, when you sleep, and you can enjoy a dreamless sleep with good health. Dreamless sleep is an indication of good health. Now coming to the sixth point, when you take food timely and the sufficient water depending on your need, your health will be taken care. Also, when you take rich mineral and vitamin food, either in breakfast or lunch, then you can be free from any stomach related issues, especially indigestion, gastritis, acidity, or ulcers, which sometimes result into cough and cold and other issues as well. In corona times, if you cough or if you get a cold, then there is a misunderstanding that it would be a positive, but it cannot be that. But sometimes because of these kind of issues too, you may have to find such kind of difficulties. Now, do not measure richness of food in quantity. When I say rich food, please don't take it with quantity, but take it in quality, like soaked groundnuts, almonds, green leafy vegetables, fruits, sprouts, and if you are a non-vegetarian, have regularly egg and fish, must and should, along with other vegetarian and non-vegetarian foods accordingly. Now coming to the last one, in corona times, need to be more careful as the virus type is not alone attacking lungs, but also weakest functionings of any organs. Therefore, even stomach is not excused. So try to reduce strenuous fasting or too many meals sitting at home or while working at home. The workouts or yoga you do at home will help you, but sometimes may not be sufficient when compared to going out and or traveling to your workplace and slightly moving here and there in the name of work for the sake of your work. So consume consciously and do not overdo your work. Also work minimum for 30 minutes or maximum 1 hour. If possible, at least in the corridor wearing shoes or slippers, as we already discussed in the previous health talks. Kindly try and test yourselves. Likewise, there are so many tips for tummy, but these are experimented ones on myself, my near and dear ones, and on my patients in therapies as well. Respect your valuable big functional bin, that is tummy, and be healthy, happy, and safe. Thank you.